So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Climbs up big! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Lam. Now it's Pele. Messi. And it's Messi. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And there's his chance to lead the counter. There they go, hunting in packs. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He slings it in. Good read, needed to be. He is through here. Vieira. Good take, and it is having a shot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Not the most accurate pass. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's fabulous. Swings it across. And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's a mighty effort! Cleared away. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Lam. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Cantona. Can he finish? They would have been quick to recover this. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Little pass back. Messi. He's played it back. Cantona! Relentless! Just relentless! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A case now of complete control. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's tried one! Just too high.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Makalele. Passing is crisp and sharp. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Vieira. Salam, looking tidy in possession here. Played back. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Back it goes. Diop. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vieira. Looking to play him in. Real chance! And that should get the job done. Half-time getting close now. Vieira. Lam. Makalele, who does have an assist to his name. Plenty to aim at here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cafu. And it's Lam.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Now here's big header! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the game has already resumed here. And that was very necessary. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that pass isn't the best. Now he's off and running. Makalele. And it's Messi. Messi was steaming forward. Oh, that's neat. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chance! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Lam. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Diop. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, Red, nice interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's one-on-one, shot at goal! Diop. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Diop. Lam. Now it's Messi. Great ball, and the shot! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Time and again they are repelled. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. Goes for a shot! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do...
It's Roberto Carlos! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! About as smooth as it gets. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
There's going to be another change here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! And with that, he takes home the match ball!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Diop. Tries to play it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's very neat. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Diop. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Makalele. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Pele. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for the run, and he was quick to react. So that's it is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite... So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's shifting through the gears here. Vieira making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
Now it's Messi. Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Pele, and the counter is on. Now, can they get him away? Pele providing an outlet on that flank. Danger averted for now. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
After 16 minutes.
So that's two now without
24.
reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Lam, Pele, and here's Cantona, and this is Messi.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his
Cantona!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, really well played.
That's gone for a throw-in. Showing good feet. Chance to shoot! Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Vieira. Looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Gets good distance on it. And we have our very first corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lam. Makaleli is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And he's on a charge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's gone for the shots. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's made its way to him. And it's Lam. Vieira has been caught there, it's a foul. So a chance here, what can they make of it? So a genuine chance to increase the lead. And that's off target.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's delightful. And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Driving on and making good progress. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. This looks promising. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Superb from Pele! A finish of true class! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Number 15, Pele.
Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Played out to the right. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's onside.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, good spread. Can he latch on to this? Makaleli is always looking to break lines. Messi. Lam. Chance here to counter. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Messi has found the net here, of course. And here's Cantona. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Number 77.
Cannavaro. Makalele. And it's Makalele. Vieira. Pele. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He has found the... They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's been won straight back. It's a searching pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's gone for goal! No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So there's going to be another change
Number
here.
60. Coming on the field, number 11, number 32.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And he was quick to react.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lam is one whose deliveries we all know about. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Now it's Pele. Spread neatly. Over to the left. Cafu gets a foot in here. Now it's Messi. Makalele, who's set up one goal so far. Makalele. Out to the right. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. That's very neat.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So what can they make of
Has
this?
been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Chance, surely! Keeper's got his work done. Vieira. So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Cantona picking up the... warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
It's a promising position. He has found a way through. There's the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Can he finish? And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 12 minutes is
It is a
number
super start.
19.
So far, so very good. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's a really well-measured ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Looking tidy in possession here. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Cantona has created one goal already. Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Vieira. Lam. And this is Pele. Pele. It's Pele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Lam. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And this is Messi. Cantona. And he welcomes it in. Ito. In with the challenge. Cannavaro. He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. Cafu. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. And it's Roberto Carlos. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Showing great feet there. Played out towards the right wing. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming. Makaleli. So what can they make of this? Lovely bit of skill.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's the throw. And it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Ito stood up well to him there. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Ito.
There will be
He's
one
ruffled a
minute
few
added
feathers,
time.
but well dealt with. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Can he finish? No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
The goal scorer.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Little Messi.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Messi, he's found the way through. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Maldini gets it away.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
He's got away. Pele! And that was probably asking just too much. Played out wide. Cleared without complication. Taken back almost at once. Ito. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Pele. Great vision.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Distributed tidily. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Here's Ito. Brilliantly cut out. Makaleli. And now the breakaway. Looking for options for movement. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's picked it up out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, they could break here. Pinches it off him. And he's managed to get free. Drilled in low. And he's there to clear it.
Substitution.
Keeper's dealt with that. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Closing it, and the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Messi puts his foot on the gas. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Knocks it into space. And that's been won straight back. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Roberto Carlos. And he was quick to react. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos. And he's cut it out. And they win it back again. Now it's Pelé. Cantona. And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Cantona. Real chance!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Vieira running with the ball. Driving through the middle. It is a corner. Terrific header! And a terrific save from the keeper. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank.
He's had a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of...
Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. And it's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Can he spark a counter here? He has found a way through. Knocks it out wide. Played through for the wide man. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Played back in. Shot could be on. Lovely. Great chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
In towards the back stick. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Surely now! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Maldini is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Back into the middle. Cafu picked out brilliantly. He's found a way through. Aims beyond the defence. Shapes to shoot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Throw it. And it's Vieira. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pele.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's managed to get free. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish? Oh, crossbar! And the referee brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even
So that
further.
was the first half.
I'd always be inclined to
We
go
believe the
for
boys can
the
turn
latter,
around.
go for a third,
Of course they will.
especially with a full
Please
half of
welcome
football
everyone,
still to play.
our lads.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that was vital. That has been slung wide. And he's forced to go back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Makalele. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Kanga. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The attendance for this match was
Kanga.
29,500.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Makalele. Opts for safety. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. Quality ball. And it's Vieira. Vieira. And this is Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In comes chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution on the field.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Deftly away. Drives it in. Schmeichel claims it, safe hands. Tries a shot! And somehow he kept it out.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Is number 21.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Messi. And that's not going to reach.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. He can get that clear. Lam. He's in a great position here. He's looking wide.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cafu gets over and intercepts. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Now he's off and running. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Tries to play it through. Lovely ball and a real chance. Shoots! He scores! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly robbed him.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Could be danger here. He's through and he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Deftly out wide.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
There will be 3 minutes.
Danger averted for now. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Messi. Steaming on goalwards. That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required.